Today's quiz is on environment, biodiversity, mainly about Goa. Alright? But the quiz is not made difficult. Alright? There could be a possibility that you don't know the answer at all, but it is asked to you in such a way that you solve it. I mean, there are clues in the question. We don't have rounds. Everyone is given an answering sheet. And the answering sheet will have numbers. There will be 40 questions asked to you. Each question will be repeated 2 times. And then you get 10 seconds to think about it, and then 10 seconds to write it. Okay? You can work. Yes. This is the easiest question I'm asking because it's general knowledge question. Goa has a lot of mountains, right? Which is the highest one? Now for each of the questions there are 2 points. Okay, so this one I'm giving 2 points. But otherwise there will be 2 parts to the question. 2 answers to be given. Because they'll all know which is tallest one. So you have to also ask, right?
We can write, so.
Yeah, right. If you know the answer, right. No? If you don't know the answer, leave it. There are no minus points for wrong answer. Don't worry about it. So if you're making a guess, make a guess. Who is he? Who? Now here, don't say loudly. Okay? And don't listen if somebody says loudly because they may be telling wrong answer. So you have to tell what it is, that is one, and the name. So like I am a human being. You can't write, I ask who is this, you say human being. Correct answer, you get 1 point. But you have to also tell what I am called. First part is the easier part because that everyone should know. What is the state tree of Goa? So if you write that, you will get 1 point. But if you give an additional name, the local name, the scientific name, or what it is also called, if you tell one more thing, any one thing, you don't have to write all 3. You are also shown which is the state fish of Goa. So at least by looking you must know. And you give the local name and the English name. From which state it comes, where it starts, originates, which state, which mountain peak in Goa is, the name is related to the peacock. Name the state animal, but you have to give 2 names. There is a local name, there is a general name, there is an English name. You have to give any 2 of those. That was 7, sorry. Now 8. Name the biggest wildlife sanctuary of Goa. When is Vana Mahotsav celebrated? And second thing is, which is the International Day of Forest? So 2 questions. Both got to do with dates. If you want a clue, the International Day of Forest is not very old. It started from 2012. Number 10. Goa has a lot of environment related festivals. So this is one such festival. What is it called in the local language? Who is this? Right? So here you will ask, you will give name, which is this thing which could be just half the answer, but you'll get 1 point. If you can even tell what bird it is. But you should know this answer. You should know the full answer because it is the. Why you should know? It's the state board of Goa. This is a photograph of a place that is very famous. You have to obviously tell the name and the location. "13. This is a nesting site. Nesting site is where they come and lay their eggs and their little ones are hatched. And a lot of environmentalists go to this place in the night and those little, because some dogs or somebody may eat them, no? So they pick up those little ones and they take them to the water with their mother. Which is this village? And what is the name of that species? Easy question. This photograph is of a sighting of a tiger in Goa. So Goa always had a lot of tigers. How we know? Because there are places called after the tiger. Why they would be called after the tiger? If they were like the Buddhists were here in Goa, so we have places like Lamgaon, Advapal. These are Buddhist names. Alright? So similar tigers were in Goa, so there are places. You name any two. Any two places in Goa which are named after the tiger. Who's this fellow? There is a 13th century temple located in this national park. Okay, so name the national park of Goa, and there are many waterfalls there. You can name any waterfall. I have given you an easy clue for one of the answers. Name the species. Proper species. Number 18. Question number 18. There is a mountain in the Netravali which is named after a demon king. So you have to give the. These are all local species. So you may have seen them. Which fort in Goa is named after water? Question number 22. Now this is a trick question. Okay? In Goa you get jackfruits of two types. So don't write Kapua and Rasad. I am not asking you that. That is a normal way of saying it. They are called something else in Konkani. So even if you write one of them, you'll get 1 point. You write both, you'll get 2 points. River Tirari, which also flows in Goa, but it flows under another name also. So you have to tell that other name. It's easy if you think from where it flows. Geographically, if you look at it, you will know. 24. Who's this fellow? There's a village which had a lot of potters. There have been many pockets in Goa which have had potters, but this one village, so it got its name from that. In this festival, name the festival. That's the easy question. Now this festival is celebrated at many places. Okay? So very recently, earlier it used to be celebrated only at one place. So tell which is that original place. It's more than 200 feet by 200 feet. It is in one particular place. You have to tell the name of the place and the name of the taluka. We have 12 talukas. In one of the talukas. The largest banyan tree. Here, even if you tell what animal it is, you'll get 2 points. Goa has a lot of festivals related to environment or elements of the environment or produce of the environment. So one of those produce of the environment you can see in the picture. So this is a very specific festival of a particular village. Which is this snake? We should know, right? One day one fellow was walking in the forest, he got bit by a snake and he died. And then it was found the snake was not venomous. What he died of? Heart attack. There is a environment festival which now has a lot of non-environment activities happening, called Ganesh Chaturthi or Chaut. Name any 2 eco-traditions of Chaut, of Ganesh Chaturthi. Harvest festival happens, which involves going and plucking some of that harvest and then going in a procession to the altar of the church. You have to name the festival. It's a very famous festival. And the village where it happens. So the clue is, the church is the clue for you. In Goa, the tribals and the forest dwellers, they have some sort of a system of worshipping the groves in the forest. So nobody goes to cut those groves because it is believed they are sacred groves. They are holy and they are worshipped. So these are there at a few places. Name any one place. In Sangay Taluka, there is a Gopinath temple. Most of the temples in Goa have ponds, right? But this pond is a unique. Now, at a couple of other places also this happens, but this is a temple pond where it happens. So name that pond. That pond has a name. Now this is the easy question. The second question is, where is it located? Which area? Easy question. Answer is shown. Alright. So what is the state flower of Goa? So tell us the English name and tell us the local name. Easy question. Okay. But here you have to give correct answer. What is the geographical area of Goa? These ladies are standing and they are taking part in what is called a eco-feministic festival. Don't name Mandavi and Jwari. So from the remaining 9, you name any 2. So I'm asking for that name. Okay, what it is called as it gets into Goa. You have to tell the local name for anthills worshipped in Goa. There is more than one name, you can tell any name. Okay? And you name the earth goddess which has evolved from the same nature worship. So, although it probably evolved from the tribal this thing, all communities worship this deity. And in most villages it is the village deity, the Gram deity.